Hi, you're listening to What the FFF, a show inspired by the FabFitFun community where we sit down with experts from our team, brand founders, and other fun guests to talk all things beauty, fitness, wellness, fashion, and home. I'm Amanda. I'm the manager of merchandising strategy here at FabFitFun, and today we have Sophie Waters and Olivia Burke joining us from Show Me Your Mumu's partnerships and social media teams. Reminder that if you want a closer look at the products we're talking about, make sure to tune in on our YouTube channel, and if you're not a member yet, stick around till the end of the show because we'll have a special code for you to join. And now on to the show. All right. Hi, Sophie.
Hi.
Olivia.
Hi.
I'm so excited to chat to you today. We're big fans of Show Me Your Mumu here at FabFitFun, and so are our members. Our members love the brand, so I'm glad we were able to collaborate again on this pickleball set. I love the brand because I feel like it really brings fun trends to life, but makes them approachable. So it seems like working at Show Me Your Mumu must be a lot of fun. Can you tell us a bit about your roles at the company?
Yes. So I'm Sophie. I am our Senior Director of Partnerships and PR. I've been with the brand a little over 7 years, which time has flown. Right now, I currently handle all things PR, partnerships, collaborations, influencer relations. So I get to work on really fun projects with the team at FabFitFun.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the gist of it.
Cool. What about you, Olivia?
So I'm the social media manager here at Mumu, and I oversee all of our social media, which is like our Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook Threads, all the things. Keeps growing. I feel like every day there's a new one. And then we have a content coordinator and then a girl who runs our social media for the Mumu wedding. So I kind of oversee all of that. And I do a lot with our content and oversee a lot of the content for the company.
Amazing. We can circle back to that and chat more about kind of the logistics. But before we get into it, I wanted to start with a little icebreaker. So you two are obviously fashion girlies. Your outfits today are amazing.
Thank you.
So what is a fashion item you can't live without?
That's a hard one because I at Mumu, like it's something new is coming out all the time. I feel like a bodysuit for me is it. I'm in one of Mumu's core bodysuits. It's called the Unreal. I put it on with everything. I think everyone needs a good bodysuit or 2 or 3 in their wardrobe just to tie everything back together.
So that's hard because my closet is currently like busting at the seams. My rack has like broken twice. But I feel like something I can't live without is a good like denim staple. I mean, this is a really cute but like crazy denim jumpsuit, but like a good pair of jeans or shorts or overalls. I love denim.
Definitely. I'm aligned on both of those. I love bodysuits, love denim. I feel like that's like the classic girl outfit is some jeans and a white top.
Totally.
That's
And
like,
these are
That just sounds like a just genuine staple across the board. It's
Yeah,
not
it
just,
is.
Yeah, I mean, guys can pull off a white t-shirt and jeans.
Totally.
Come on.
I know,
Of course,
totally.
yeah.
Definitely. But I feel like there's times where girls show up in a group going to a restaurant, we're all wearing like white bodysuits
thing.
and jeans, and
And everyone looks cute together.
everyone looks
And we love
matching and cute. Amazing. So this spring, the FabFitFun box features this really cute pickleball set. What is really special about our collaboration, I think, is that we worked with your team to match a pickleball collection that you had coming out. So the print is really aligned. Can you tell us a bit about the inspiration behind the collection?
Yes, and that was one of the best parts of working together with FabFitFun. You guys looked at what we already had in the works. Our design team worked so far out, and you guys took what we had already picked for our customer and really brought it to life in a whole other way. But I do have to say our design team has always put the customer first, what's on trend, but also what's super comfortable and exciting for our customer to wear. And because pickleball has been such a trend right now, they put together an incredible line that is coming out actually later this April or early May of pieces to wear on and off the court, swimsuits, pickleball dresses, shorts, tops, shirts, all the things. So this was really fun to be able to marry the world of active and clothes together with you. And who doesn't want their pickleball set to match their clothes for the court?
Of course.
How cute.
I don't even play pickleball, and I just want to hang around with it and take some pictures.
Yeah, I just want to take it to the park with me.
Yeah.
Like, it's adorable.
Totally. And we work closely with our members too to ask them their opinions on prints. So that's really cool because we got a number of prints from you guys, a number of variations of colors. I feel like people would be shocked to know how much we talk about the reverse of the green and the white and the kind of the logo on the ball and all of it. But it came together so nicely.
It really did.
The first Mumu item we featured in the box was the floral robe in 2019, which sounds like you both were there for that time. So was I. Many of our members still love that robe. Your company motto is "Life is fun, your clothes should be too." We are living in a very neutral, beige aesthetic. So what do you enjoy about being a print-based brand in this neutral world?
Yeah, I mean, if
feel like
you
Liv should
look at
answer.
my jumpsuit,
A walking example.
A walking example. Whenever I was like picking my outfit for today, it was just a no-brainer. Like,
Totally.
I love our prints. They're so fun. You really can like express your personality through your clothes. And the motto, "Life's fun, your clothes should be too." Like, that's the statement right there. Like, why wear boring clothes? Even though obsessed with Sophie's outfit. It's actually mine.
It's actually Liv's.
Let her borrow. So I do dress like neutral and things like that. But I don't know. It's just fun to throw on a print and go.
But I feel like denim on denim is still like
totally
a cool take on
for
the
sure.
basics.
And I think the design team and Cami and Clone always remind us to be fun with what we're wearing.
Yeah.
Don't feel shy. And I think that speaks volumes through our prints, all the fun pieces. You don't need to go to the pickleball court with a boring paddle.
Totally. and even, as soon as you walked in, I was like, oh my God, so cute.
Yeah.
So fun and colorful. So it definitely brings kind of an energy to the room
Totally.
as well. I think one of the reasons why the brand resonates with our members is because it was founded by two best friends, Cami and Cologne, female founded, and they pride themselves in employing over 80% women. So what does it mean to you to work at a female-led, founded company?
I mean, it means everything.
Yeah.
For both Liv and I to be at the company for over 5 years, I think it speaks volumes to the culture at the company, what the two of them have really grown together. And I think it's led to a lot of openness and conversation, a lot of positive feedback. And I think that every time we walk into the office, we call it like Barbie land. After all watching the Barbie movie, we're like, this is us.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Yeah, exactly.
That's us.
We always say, like, the big thing you hear in the Mumu office is like, oh my God, so cute. Oh my God, so cute.
So cute.
Where else would you hear that looking at someone's work desk? But they have really created an environment of empowering women, of letting people be creative and spontaneous. You can always go to them with your ideas. And I think that it's been such a powerful thing to watch both internally and externally because you can feel it in the clothes and then that transfers to the customer. And just like you said about Liv's jumpsuit, it immediately makes people want to talk and chat. And I think that's what they've always created inside the brand. And then it shows outside. And I think a lot of that comes from it being so female based.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. And just to echo Sophie, before I worked at Mumu, I was a huge fan of the brand. I would follow religiously on Instagram, and I just wanted, honestly, to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Because it looked so fun, and they looked so inviting and so like awesome and sweet and all the things. And then whenever I got to Mumu, it was actually all those things, and it was so incredible to, be a part of that. And I idolized, honestly, Cami and Cologne before I worked there, and I still do now. And now they're like role models in my life and personally and with work. They kind of just like shape us into the professionals and the people that we are today. So it's so special to be a part of that.
Definitely. They have such an inspiring story. They have joined us before for some of our brand chats, which has been really fun. and definitely like the energy comes through the screen, comes through your social media.
Totally.
Just a really fun and supportive environment. So Sophie, Mumu has had some amazing collaborations, starting from brands like ours to most recently Barbie, comedians like Heather McMahon, influencers like Hannah Brown. What is the process behind these partnerships? How do you choose your collaborators, and how does it come to fruition?
Partnerships is one of my favorite parts of my job and of Mumu. I feel like it's such an incredible way to not only work with different talent and different sides of the business, but also like gain a new customer. Like for us, we value meeting so many new people who found us through FabFitFun or through Barbie. I think the fun part of the process for me is they all work so differently. Someone like Barbie, this is our third collaboration with them. So even pre my time, they had reached out to us to do a collab, and then it evolved over the years. And when Cammy and Cologne added Minnie, then they wanted to add kids. And then with the movie, we were like, how could we not? They told us all about the Kenergy of it all, and we were like, we're in. So that was really fun for us. And then there's so many ways that we get to work with influencers in a deeper way in the world of influencing and creating, where they will co-design lines with us. And I think that is a really fun part of my job, because you have an entirely new set of ideas and brains and creative coming into our world, and seeing more females work together with Cammy and Clone and the design team is so important. And can I tell secrets on this podcast?
Yes, please do.
We love secrets.
Okay, I'm like, who's gonna get mad at me?
Not me.
We won't.
So I'm not sure if FabFitFun has any Bachelor fans out there, but we do have a collaboration coming out with Amanda Stanton.
That's exciting.
I know, we adore her.
yeah.
She's OG Bachelor, has been a friend of the brand for so long, came to our events back in like 2015, and is just amazing. And we've created a line with her together. We just shot it last week. There's horses involved and picnics, and it's going to be amazing. So we're really excited for that.
I can't wait to see that. I see these types of influencers tend to be with the brand for a long time, and they keep showing up in the campaigns, which I think is really nice. Are Amanda's kids in it? Because you guys have a kids line too.
They are. And they were a big part of the design process as well, which was really fun for us. Yeah, we wanted to make sure it was pieces that they also loved, and that they felt represented them well. So I think everyone's really going to love it.
So did they like come in and like give you guys feedback on the outfits, or?
So we did some FaceTiming sessions with them, and we like in our collaborations to work off of pieces that already do well for us. So they had some favorites from the line already that they wore on vacation. They liked this certain dress, this certain tie. So, and they're adorable. I mean, on set,
kids.
they were best friends with Liv, TikToking away.
We were TikToking, and honestly, like the clothes. I love Amanda Stanton. I've been a huge follower of her for years, but this collab and the clothes are actually like one of my favorites that we've ever done. So it's a really cute collab.
That's amazing.
Yay.
I think that's really something. Another really special thing about Mumu is that Cammy and Cologne have really developed new lines based on kind of their life stages. The wedding line, the kids line, which I think is so fun. What has it been like to expand into kind of the new lines?
Yeah, I feel like it's so special just to watch from an outsider the stages of their lives, like weddings, like you said, when they got married. They added that line, which was so fun, and then you saw their weddings, and then it, continued to go into the brand, and then the kids, the mini, it's so fun, like when their kids come on set and we get to, do photo shoots with them, and it makes it fun and interesting, and every day is different because we have so many areas of the brand. And like swim, we go to Tulum or Miami because like we've got to show the swim clothes, and then we recently started getting into more like snow and like ski, and that's been fun, going to the snow, like to Big Bear or wherever, to shoot that stuff. So it's really fun, and every day is like different and interesting.
And I feel like it makes the company feel just kind of like a family business, even though it has grown so much over the years, and it's now like a really well-established brand. But it sounds like the environment still feels intimate.
For sure.
And I think part of that is really through the community you cultivate. So Olivia, you do social. I feel like the brand focuses a lot on just like fostering a positive environment. Mumu girls and just
sure.
kind of including your customers in the fun of the brand. What's that like on the social side?
Well, I love it because I was a Mumu girl and I was the other side of it. And I loved Mumu because of, you know, in the DMs, like whenever someone DMs me or they're like wearing a jumpsuit, I'm like, oh my God, queen, you look amazing. Like I make sure to, you know, talk to these people like they're my friends and like we really value, and we really value our customer and wanting to make them feel like, one, they look incredible because they do, and that they're a part of the community because we're, you know, we're very much like you can sit with us kind of brand, and making sure that we foster that through social media.
Definitely. I think that's, again, where our brands align because we listen to our community so much too, and we love chatting on social media. Do you talk to the merchandising team in terms of bringing the designs, kind of the design vision to life on social?
For sure. So Lauren, who is our creative director, and she is like our head designer, we work very closely with her. We have creative meetings, and this is where they kind of show us all of the clothes that's coming out in, let's say, the month of March. And we sit down and they tell us like, okay, this line is for girls who want to play pickleball and are active and fun. And then we sit down and we kind of, you know, come up with a vision of how the photo shoot should look, and just kind of the creative behind that. And that takes working closely with the designers just so we can bring their vision to life of what they designed from the photo shoot.
Totally. And the photo shoots seem so fun
So
locations,
fun.
fun collaborators. Do you have a favorite story from a photo shoot?
Oh God.
From a photo shoot, I mean, we've had so many experiences. I'm trying
Dude, there's so many stories that happens on photo shoots. It's hard to pick one.
Yeah, it's hard to pick out.
It's hard to pick one.
I'm trying to think of something recent too that we've had.
I feel like
I mean, even this last photo shoot when we went to
we
went to an amazing ranch. We've been to a couple times locally in Calabasas, and we knew we were going to be on a ranch with horses, but the horses were in the stable, and that was amazing. And we were shooting at the house, and then, like Mumu girls do, we like to push the limits. We like to be a little adventurous.
Yep.
We packed the picnic with the group, walked across under a stream, a couple things probably in a different area that we hadn't been before, and to our right we look while we're setting up the picnic, and the horses that were in the stable were no longer in the stable. They were roaming around with us. And we were like, this is amazing. We're gonna leave them be. We're gonna have our picnic, and you guys will see in the photos soon. It looks like the most incredibly staged thing, but really it was just us being a little bit goofy and adventurous, and it worked out. And but the things that we usually get into when we're pushing the limits are, they turn out great, but they always have some funny stories behind them.
The horses were definitely paid actors.
Yeah.
In that they're like literally in every photo, like smiling. And I'm like,
They were very LA horses, huh?
very LA.
Yeah.
Well, they just see the camera and they know what to do.
They know what to
what to
do.
do.
I was like, I feel like I've seen you in a movie before.
This isn't their first rodeo.
No.
Pun intended.
No, for sure.
It could have definitely gone wrong, but it all went right. We love when it works out like that.
Worked out perfectly.
Always does, yeah.
I was first introduced to Show Me Your Mumu around 10 years ago through Coachella. I feel like the boho crochet aesthetic through Show Me Your Mumu clothes was absolutely ruling Coachella. So festival season is coming up.
Yes.
And I must ask, what trends do you predict will be most popular this year?
So fun. So just like you said, like 10 years ago, I feel like the crochet, the boho was like so in, and finally we're coming back around and it's our time to shine because that is what Mumu is. And crochet was very like relevant last year, I feel like, but this year even more. And the boho aesthetic is like actually coming back, which is huge because that's, like I said, who we are. So we're definitely going to see a lot of crochet, boho, skirts are in the like mini micro, long flowy denim skirt, like everything. So yeah, really looking forward to that.
I couldn't agree more with Liv, and I think, and I love that you kind of were introduced from Coachella, and I feel like it's always fun to hear how people heard about the brand. And then we also see such a strong Mumu presence at Stagecoach. We feel like that's
Can't
like a
forget.
good can't forget Stagecoach.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, definitely not our first rodeo there. We were like, wow, this is Mumuville, and it was so great. And Liv didn't mention, but she actually helped design, because she is such a Coachella Stagecoach girl, helped design a crop top for this year's festival line. So we'll definitely be seeing a lot of cute
so
crop tops,
exciting.
The lip
vintage
tea.
tees.
Go get it, lip tea.
Very fun.
That's really nice that you get, since you're passionate about that particular event, you get to kind of have an input on the design.
No, for sure. And that just goes back to what we were talking about earlier, working for, a female founded company and 80% females. Like, I run the social media, but they make sure to include me. I was passionate about festival season, and they were like, do you want to design a shirt? I'm like, where else could that happen? That's incredible. I felt so cool. I'm like, oh my God, me? You want my input on this? I'm not even a designer, whatever. But it's just incredible that I get to, we get to do things like that.
Yeah, it definitely translates that it's ideas from real people delivered to real people. And it's really crazy to see how trends really do come around, with the crochet aesthetic and things like that. It's what we've seen a decade ago is now back and trending.
No, for sure. Do you know that trend, Kendall Jenner? She's like, that was Coachella, the whatever. Would I wear that now? No. And I feel like that's literally back this year. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not great for people like me because I get rid of everything. I sell, I give away.
You're shoot, I wanted that.
I know. And now I'm like, oh,
Yeah, need it back.
I should have kept everything. Kind of going off of that, I wanted to play a quick game with you guys of fashion in and out for 2024. Speaking of trends. So I have a few that have been very trending. My first one is the mob wife aesthetic.
In. I'm so here for it.
How do you dress in mob wife?
Yeah, what about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I go the opposite. I go mob husband.
Okay. Are we talking white t-shirt?
White t-shirt, the chain, the hair slicked back.
Totally.
I can see it.
I can see it for you.
Mob wife in.
Yeah.
Mob wife in. Barbie core. I mean, I feel like I know the answer, but gotta ask.
It was in before this year. It's in this year. It's
Always
in next year.
Yeah.
Always pink. Always
What do
in.
you think about the people that are like, I'm done with the pink, I'm ready to move on? I'm not.
I'm not.
I feel like the Elle Woods in my head is why would you be done with the pink?
Yeah.
Never. Yeah.
It's just Barbie Land is just so fun. We don't want to move
always.
on.
Yeah.
Totally. How do you feel about denim and diamonds? Crystals on denim, etc.
Okay, I love it. I do, but it is it's a statement for sure. You're not going to wear it every day.
Yeah, it's a certain kind of style, a certain kind of person. I think we're going to see a lot of that at Stagecoach.
I agree.
That is Stagecoach to me.
Is.
Yeah, some bedazzled denim.
Some bedazzled denim. Very Carrie Underwood.
Very
and we
Carrie-
love her.
Yes.
So far we're supporting all the trends.
I support it all. I think it's in for sure, but not wearing it every day.
Which I feel like is very representative of Mumu. We support all the
support
trends.
everything.
Whatever you want to wear, we have something for you.
For sure.
Coastal cowgirl.
In. Are we going to say yes to everything? Let's see that list.
I know.
I love this list.
All right, we can just wrap it up right here. Just in across the board.
I feel like one of maybe the more controversial ones is low-waisted pants. How do you feel about that?
Okay, I'm going to say I'm finally in with it.
You're in?
I'm in.
I thought you'd be out.
No, I'm in. I'm here for it. I love it. I'm really into the micro mini denim skirts from Abercrombie 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Back in. I'm here for it.
I'm mixed. I love it for Liv and for other people, and I want to love it for myself. But whenever I put on pants, they're never low waisted. So I'm lying if I say it's in, but I love it for everyone else. I'm like, let's do this.
That's how I feel. I support all the girls that are brave enough to wear low-waisted pants.
Yeah.
I'm not there, but maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll
for
get
sure.
there. Another one is maxi denim skirts. I feel like that was not a thing for a bit, and now it's totally back.
I think it's in.
I think it's in. I own one. I love it.
We had one come out in fall of last year, which we all loved. The Reba.
The Reba.
So cute, fun to style. But I love all denim, so I feel like I'm not really a fair judge. I'm like, sure, why not?
Great. It seems like you remember a lot of the names of the clothing.
Oh, yeah.
Is it? Are the pieces named after specific like people or things?
So some of them, so obviously like the Live tee,
Right.
and then there's some that I feel like are a little more inspired by the trend. So I think the Reba felt very like country and Western. And it's funny, we talk about pieces like they're humans.
Yeah.
So then when we say it outside of Mumu world, people are like, is that a friend of yours? I'm like, oh no, it's the jean jacket I wore last week. Like,
Yeah,
you know, the
totally.
Reba.
Does that mean you like would it embody that personality as well too when you put it on? Or
I mean, if it's
I
a
do.
denim skirt, I think you got it. I think you got to get into it.
No, for sure. And like her set, it's like the mountain top and the mountain cargos. Like you're gonna wear this to the mountain.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like we
Just ingrained in your memory.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
names. It's such a large collection. How do you remember everything?
I don't even know.
Just living and
know.
breathing it.
Living
It's
and
just-
breathing. I know. We almost should do like pop quizzes in the.
You
we
should.
should.
office. Yeah.
We actually should. I feel like with social media though, it's easy because I'm posting it and stories and like TikToks and things like that. It's easy for me to, because I have to know the names of it. They're like, what's that skirt called? I'm like, oh, the Reba. So it's
That's
easy
true.
for me. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff.
And I think one of the cool things about Mumu that I appreciate is our design team is we see them in office 2 to 3 times a week when we're in office, and they are pen to paper designing everything they're designing over a year out. So we're seeing and hearing about these things for so long. And that's something that Mumu prides himself on. We don't use like outside vendors or outside anything. Like we are truly an in-house design team that so we get to follow the process. So by the time the Reba comes out, she's been around for years.
Yeah.
Been around for a
I've seen
long
her.
time.
Yeah.
That's really cool that you do everything
Yeah.
in-house. And I feel like actually I could relate because we work on so many products. I've been at FabFitFun
Yeah.
for 5 years.
Yeah.
And you can probably quiz me on like the box back in 2020,
Yeah.
summer 2020. And I'll tell you like the 40 products that were in
Yeah.
it. And people will be like, how do you know? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
it's just in here. We worked on it for months and months and months.
Exactly.
It's hard to
Yeah.
forget. I'm trying to find a trend that you may say is out. How do you feel? How do you feel about clogs?
Oh, out.
Out.
I am not into the
The
clogs.
clogs scare me.
Scare me.
Okay. I feel the same.
Yeah, like I'm not into the clog.
I feel the same. What about ballet flats? Those are back as well.
For me, that's also I like them for other people. I'm 5 foot. I'm not. You're not going to catch me in a ballet flat. It's
No.
just too flat to the ground. I need
Yeah.
something, even if it's I
Platform.
can't be doing a flat. But I love them for other people. If styled
I
like
agree.
cool, I feel like Lauren, we were saying, our creative director wears them, kills it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
But for other
it's
people.
Not for me.
sounds like
either.
there's a right answer to everything. It's
Yeah.
just there's a proper way of doing it. Yeah, it still can be
That's
relevant.
fashion, though,
Yeah,
right?
Totally.
Exactly.
Except apparently for clogs for us.
Clogs
Yeah.
are out.
Clogs. No,
Clogs are
got it.
out. No exceptions.
No explanation. They
What
were
if they're made
out.
of wood?
Even more out.
Okay.
I was going to say something. No. Yep.
Yeah, I'm 5'3" as well. I cannot do flat flats.
Yeah.
We need a little heel, a little platform.
Even the platform. Yeah.
I love your boots.
Oh,
so
thank
cute.
you. Thank
So
you so
cute.
much. All right. So that about wraps it up. I really enjoyed chatting to you guys today. I love the pickleball set, and I know our members will love it too. Can you tell our listeners where to follow you to keep up with the brand?
I'll take this one. At Show Me Your Mumu. Mumu is MUMU, and that's the same handle for basically everything: Instagram, TikTok, Threads, all the things.
And definitely sign up for SMS on the site. You get texted as soon as things launch. For me, that's like the quickest and easiest way to shop. So as soon as all of the things that we've been talking about today drop, you'll see them there.
That's incredible. I got to sign up. I already follow on all socials, but now I got to sign up for the
Yes.
SMS. So be sure to follow Mumu on all the social media platforms to see more of the brand. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much.
Thank you
for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. The code I mentioned at the top of the show is springtime. Let us know what other topics you'd like us to cover by connecting with us on socials at FabFitFun. See you next time.